Is there any more?
Why? You going to hit me if there isn't?
Eh? Where's this coming from? I don't hit you.
No, not yet, you haven't. First time you do, mate, I'm out that door.
It's not me picking a fight.
Makes a change.
Les Battersby were asking for it.
Les Battersby had naught to do with it. He was just a convenient target.
He thought he were being clever.
Oh, come on, man. Les Battersby does deserve a smack, even the police hit him.
You see, you've got Craig on it now. Punch in the mouth, that's your answer to everything, isn't it? This was our big chance to build some bridges, Tommy, but no doubt you've got a better way.
Yeah, best way of all. Go back to ignoring her and the perv altogether. Problem solved.
I was half hoping you'd come home and tell me that my mum had put my dad in hospital with a frying pan over his head after yesterday.
Yeah, sadly not. But Les Battersby, well, he can drive a saint to violence. Never mind your dad.
I hope you're not defending him.
Oh, no, but he can be all right, pain in the gluteus maximus, as us nurses like to say.
Martin, everyone was making an effort yesterday.
Yeah.
And my dad couldn't stand that, so he tried to pick a fight. Best thing we can do is not have anything to do with him ever again. OK?
Yeah, fine. Look, I'm not arguing. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad.
Morning.
Morning.
Some fresh tea in the pot if you want some.
It's all right, I'll make myself a coffee. Excuse me.
Look, Deirdre, I had to go somewhere, didn't I?
Yeah, I think there's a few people round here could suggest which somewhere and all. So, what are your plans?
Well, I'll sort things out with Shelley and Lucy before I get sent down.
You mean get them to drop the charges?
No, I don't think there's any chance of that. Look, Deirdre, I did the crime, I do the time. My brief reckons I'll get 6 months.
You know, you're gonna have to stop smoking in the house.
Why, are you trying to wean me off them before I go to prison?
No, I'm serious.
Yeah? Well, you packed up or something?
No, but I try not to in the house. Ken hasn't told you, has he?
Are you not here? I thought you were too old.
Not me.
Morning.
Her?
What?
You?
What about me?
Who? Oh, come on, you're kidding, not Roy Cropper. Flaming hell, Trace.
So what time are you going to the police?
About tea time. Sergeant Dunn's in court all day.
Just don't change your mind, OK?
Why should I?
Well, Peter's bound to try and get at you.
Why, what's he going to do? Tap out messages in Morse code from next door? Oh, morning. Hiya.
Hi. You know what he's like. If he so much as dreamt you were going back to the police, he'd wheedle, whine and beg until he stopped you.
I do hope you credit my daughter with more sense than that. Oh, get us a cup of tea, love. I'm gagging.
Listen, if he does come looking for Shelley, I'm only across the road.
I don't think he'll dare show his face here.
Excuse me? I don't need either of you to hold me coat while I sort that rat out, all right?
Hey. Oh, sorry, Teresa.
No, don't bother me.
Well, it ought to bother you.
Are you going to start getting heavy with me now?
No, I'm not. It's nothing to do with me.
Glad you're back, though.
Really? Well, at least somebody is then.
Because it keeps them off my back for a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, we've not really been a credit to them, though, have we, Trace?
Oh, like their parents to look up to?
Look, we can't keep blaming them for everything. I mean, it's about time we took responsibility for our own lives. But Roy Cropper, though, that's a beaut, that is. You know what? I didn't think he had it in him, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm glad you're amused.
No, I'm not amused. Honestly, I'm more gobsmacked than amused, love. I mean, what were you thinking? Were you on something? Not the pill, obviously, but Roy Cropper.
I'll see you later.
You off out?
Yes, I'm working. Streetcars.
How long have I been away? You're pregnant, Roy Cropper's handing round the cigars, you're driving cabs. Tell me, is there anything else I might have missed?
Your two wives running the bookies?
Asked for that, didn't I? So this baby, what are you going to do with it then?
Like...
Well, I take it you're having it.
Well, it looks like it, doesn't it?
And keeping it.
Well, we'll have to wait till it's born. Roy and Hayley were going to bring it up.
Oh, right. Well, I'm glad you knocked that idea on the head.
Actually, it was them that changed their mind. And what has it got to do with you anyway?
Tracy, I mean, I can understand you, you know, not wanting to be saddled to a little un, but we're talking about this 50-year-old weirdo who walks around carrying a shopping bag and is married to a transsexual called Howard.
Harold.
Harold, whatever.
Anyway, not that I think it's any better, but Mum thinks it's a great idea if we all just bring it up together, her dad and me. So does that make you happy?
Yes, I think that's a very good idea. Because dysfunctional we might be, but the croppers, we are not.
Oh, well, I'm glad you approve. So when did you say you were going to prison?
Haha, very good. See ya.
See ya.
Angela, look, if you want, I'll knock off now and I'll come and buy you a drink.
No, sir. Hey, I reckon that fella's watching you.
Hiya, I'm glad I caught you.
Something happened?
No. I just thinking, perhaps, you know, with winter coming on, perhaps you'd like a break, bit of a holiday. I was thinking Rome, perhaps. There's lots of places I'd like to see.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. I've just got to go shopping. See, that's something we couldn't do with the family, isn't it? Spontaneous, spur of the moment, just jet off to the sun.
Well, I don't think this time of year even Rome's necessarily sunny.
You don't have to, you know.
No, I think we should. It's better than sitting in the flat, dwelling on what's not going to be.
Did you and Tommy have a big wedding then?
No, can we talk about something pleasant, please?
Oh, hey, Les. Hey, you coming for a drink?
Not safe, is it? Blokes picking fights. And you can tell your husband I'd have knocked him into the middle next week if it hadn't meant me being sent back inside. Beer's cheaper in the Weatherfield and all.
What the?
Did he mind dogs in the Rovers?
What are you doing with that lot?
Well, I spend most of the day walking them on the road, so I thought I'd get it over with quicker.
Oh, that smell. It's the dogs, innit? And all this time I thought it was you.
Oh, I'm going for some dinner. I'll see you later.
Why don't you come with me to the Red Wreck?
Oh, for a romantic stroll with you and the mutts. Sorry, Betty's hot pot's calling me.
Come to the Weatherfield. There's some cracking barmaids.
And what do we do with these?
Pretend you're blind and you're trying out new guide dogs.
Oh, that's sick!
And it wouldn't work anyway. I'll see you.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Fine.
Fine, miss.
We're thinking about going on holiday.
Oh, lucky you. I don't think me and Ken have ever felt more like a holiday than we do at the moment.
No, difficult times. How's Tracy?
Oh, she's fine. Actually, I think she's starting to come to terms with the situation.
Oh?
Yeah, we've had a talk and we've decided we're going to bring up the baby between us.
Ah.
Yeah, I have to say, I'm old-fashioned like that. I think the child should be with its mother. Not that you two wouldn't have made wonderful parents.
Yeah, well, as you say, Tracy's keeping the baby, so that's that. Everything's sorted. Roy, why don't you go and get some brochures? We're thinking of Rome.
Lovely.
See ya.
Bye.
There you go, sir.
I've been thinking, why don't you let me take over here and save you doing it?
No, thank you. So, if that's all...
Look, Lucy, look, this is daft. You're a florist.
And you're a bigamist. Guess which one comes with a prison sentence?
Yes, and I'm also a father who has to pay for the upkeep of his son.
It's your problem. As your wife, I'm protecting my interests. And as far as I'm concerned, that means keeping you from spiriting away the profits of this place.
Listen, I'm trying here to do what's right by everybody. I'm trying to do what's right by you. I'm trying to do what's right by Simon. I'm trying to do what's right by Shelley. Okay?
You'll be telling me how much you've changed next.
Oh, believe me, I don't think I could tell you anything.
I'll call the police.
Great. Save me doing it. Because this is a licensed betting office. I own the licence. One phone call, they close you down.
Fine.
Fine.
Do you care to take one little bet from me, Peter?
Why? You got a dead cert in the 330, have you?
Oh, it's a dead cert. I'll put money on you being behind bars very, very soon. And don't expect me to come and visit. Do you know any wedding planners, Bev?
Is that meant to be funny?
No.
I think she means that maybe you could ask Peter Barlow. I mean, I seem to have planned one or two lately.
I thought they were just an American thing, like Jennifer Lopez in that film.
Tell you what, love, I'll find you a wedding planner if you can find me a hitman.
What did Roy want?
Talking about a holiday.
You look really thrilled.
Like you did when Tommy offered to buy you a drink.
Oh, you know what he's like. He's stubborn, bloody-minded. He's the most frustrating man I've ever met.
And you love him to bits.
No, that too. I'm certainly not going to let him know that at the moment. It'd be nice to go on holiday, though. I bet you could do without seeing the lovely Tracy every day, no?
Please, I don't even want to mention that woman's name at the moment. Tommy and Katie, they used to be right close, didn't they?
Enough to make me jealous sometimes. Oh, I'm going to go and see her, stuff him. If Tommy don't like it, he can flaming lump it.
Nice pint.
Ta.
Worked here long?
Not long, no.
No, I'd have noticed. A looker like you. Fancy one?
No, ta.
So, what's your name, darling?
Is this the last point where I can go home empty-handed? I'm wondering whether I should ask the audience or phone a friend. All these questions, it's like being on a flipping quiz.
Hey, I'm just trying to be friendly.
I don't do free drinks, you know, when landlord's not looking.
Hey, I'm no sponger. I can afford to buy my own drinks.
Not like most round here, then.
Well, I'm not like most round here, am I?
Judging from your chat-up lines, you're exactly like 'em.
That's because I'm trying to blend in, isn't it?
And you'd want to do that because?
Well, I don't know whether I should be saying.
Fine.
Only I'm with a record company, aren't I?
You are?
Undercover. Scouting the karaoke evenings.
Yeah, right.
Honest. Hey, how do you think the undiscovered talent gets discovered?
You?
Exactly. Not just me, mind. Only this is my patch. There's been some great singers from down these parts. I mean, Lisa Stansfield. She'd still be in Rochdale if it wasn't for me. I've known some of the best over the years. Oh, me and Quo, for instance.
So what you doing in here?
Well, I'm checking it out before tonight, aren't I? Don't say out, mind.
You'll be in here tonight.
Might be, might be. Only there's another place I...
No, no. Come here. Actually, I'm singing. I'm really a singer. Just filling in here.
I couldn't tell. I guessed. There's something about you. An orca.
You mean an aura?
That I know. Clint.
Clint?
I was in Eastwood.
Oh, and I'm Lulu. They reckon I sound like her, you know. Big voice, husky.
Sexy.
You know anybody else famous?
Well, a few, you know.
How about Sting? I think he's gorgeous.
Well, actually, me and the police, we do have a bit of a history.
My mum slept in the spare room last night. She was that mad with him.
Good.
How do you expect him to react? He calls Martin a perv, you know.
Oh, well, that's dead mature, innit?
Look, I'll see you.
Craig, you're my brother. You can still talk to me.
I can't, you know I will be.
Look, if it gets too much, then come round to me, Martins, yeah?
Do I look like I have a death wish?
Hiya. Good day, pal.
Yeah, I suppose. See ya.
Hiya.
Hiya. We were just on our way round to the shop to get something for tea.
No, well, don't bother doing me hair then. Be over there for a while yet. I sent Boris home at dinner. Dodgy curry last night. Then I've got to finish off jointing the beef and then start the account, so I was wondering if you wouldn't mind keeping hold of our Josh for a bit longer.
Of course. Time with my main man. No problem. Come on.
Hiya. Hiya. I'm just making sure that it's still on for tonight. Mm-hmm. Dev. As you know. Yeah, no, it's okay. At least you're keeping the staff amused. Mm-hmm. I'm really looking forward to it. No, it'll be great.
Steve, mate! Yeah. Just letting you know I'm not available tonight.
Les, you're not available any night. You're on a 7 o'clock curfew.
Tonight, though, I've got a date.
Is somebody really that desperate?
Oh! Says Tracy. The human trampoline.
Children, do you mind? We have other things to discuss than each other's love lives.
Oh, looks like somebody's not getting any legal action.
Hey, listen, for the record, Mr. Battersby's not the only one that's got a date tonight. But for those of you that are working, I would like to take this opportunity to say a word or three about the benefits of satellite navigation.
Which is?
Firstly, we will know where all the cars are and who is nearest to a pickup.
Already do.
Dev, it's not like we've got hundreds of cars, or even dozens.
Or even 10.
Hey, small time thinking, we stay small time.
Yeah, but isn't this stuff dead expensive?
Secondly, it's an investment. And if it brings in a better class of business, we will need a better class of driver.
Better cars? So, Steve, how are you going to be able to afford all this along with the wedding planner?
What?
What is a wedding planner?
Somebody that finds ways to spend money that your bride-to-be ain't yet thought of.
There can't be ways of spending money that Karen hasn't already thought of.
It's time you put your foot down, my friend.
Really? Fine. I don't think the satellite navigation system is worth it.
Not with me, you're full with Karen.
Dev, compared to telling Karen not to spend money like confetti, telling you is easy.
Could have belted you then. I still might. Anyone who believe it's self-defence?
Fine, do it if it'll make you feel better.
Oh, I'm talking to the pathetic Peter, am I? I was wondering which one you'd be. The pathetic one, the liar, the everything's Lucy's fault one.
Can we talk?
I've said everything I ever want to say to you. Oh, apart from I'm having that sham that we called a marriage declared null and void. Apparently, I have to add this humiliation to all the others. The good news is you're paying.
Fine, I'll pay whatever.
Is that all you've got to say? Have you any idea how humiliating it is to admit that my marriage, the wedding I always dreamed of, is worth absolutely framing nothing?
Of course I realise, love, of course.
Don't you dare call me that. Oh, and while we're having this conversation, which, by the way, will be our last ever, I've got something else to tell you. I'm going back to the police station in a minute, and I'm going to make another statement to tell them exactly how you've made my life hell, just in case they didn't realise the first time.
I don't blame you. I hold my hands up to everything. But if this is going to be our last conversation, can I say one thing?
As long as it doesn't take too long. I've wasted enough time on you already.
When I made them marriage vows to you, Shell, I meant every word. I really did, Shell, and I did want to spend the rest of my life with you, loving you and honouring you and all that. I really did.
It doesn't work, Peter. Nice try, though.
So, this woman really believes that you're a talent scout called Clint?
Women like a bit of romance. Better tell her makes that than she's meeting the next con. Wrongly convicted though he may have been, called Leslie.
Yeah, you've got a point. Hey, I tell people I'm seeing a wild animal trainer, you know, like that crocodile bloke off telly. Trouble is, most people know it's Kirk.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being Kirk, king of the kennels. You meet some right tasty women walking dogs. Or at least I used to.
What do you think you're doing in the chat-up king's jacket? Come on, charm doesn't rub off, you know.
No, but some of that fake snakeskin is doing. Les, you do know that that jacket is completely naff, don't you?
Aye, I've had a lot of luck in this jacket. And I've a feeling Lulu is the one getting lucky tonight.
Lulu?
Oh, there's...
How are you going to listen to her doing karaoke when you've got to be home?
Hey, and if she's rubbish, you've got to tell her.
I've got it worked out. I meet her early doors, then I tell her I've got to go. Conference call from the West Coast.
Why are you ringing Blackpool?
Alley, Kirk. Los Angeles. Impress her with that.
Right, shall I make us some tea?
No, not for me, sir. I'm saving myself for the fruits of love. Hey, fancy coming? She'll have a mate Gainer with her. I could handle them both myself, of course. But I thought you might like to learn at the feet of the master.
Oh, no. I always get the mate. There's one cracker and there's one with a face like a blind cobbler's stomach. She's always mine.
Excuse me. You could say no because you're faithful to me.
That too?
And that if I caught you playing away, I'd put you in traction.
I'm that.
Oh, don't worry, Les. I'm sure 2 women isn't too much for Clint, the talent scout.
Actually, Fizz, baby, you're probably right.
So remember, yeah, lay it on thick. Tell them what he's been up to today. Sneaking around both of us, throwing me out the bookies.
I know what to say, Lucy. Won't be hard to make him realise what he's put me through.
Bet he was furious when he found out we'd taken that money from the safe.
I'm still not sure he should have taken it.
Well, if we hadn't, he would have. He's only pretending to be reasonable so we drop our guard. The second we do, he'll sell up, disappear, and we won't see him or his money again.
Well, he won't have a chance if he's going to prison, will he?
And you can make sure he does. Just remember everything he's done, Shelley. It's time he paid.
I'm on my own.
For the first time in my life, I would rather it be Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh, don't be like that, love.
Well, how do you expect me to be? Especially after yesterday.
Well, that's what I'm here for, to say I'm sorry.
Oh, fine. Apology accepted.
Can we talk?
Does he know you're here?
No, but it will do if I stand here much longer.
Come on.
Bit of a problem, this, Mrs. Barlow.
It's Unwin, isn't it? Miss Unwin.
Yeah, sorry. Stupid of me. Anyway, I understand the CPS are about to make a decision any time now on this case.
So it's too late to add to what I said before?
By rights, you should have made what we call a full and frank statement the last time.
Well, I did, but I was in shock, wasn't I? I mean, there was too much going on in my head to sort things out.
OK. If you can spell out the full extent of the emotional damage Peter Barlow has done to you, that's what I need to put him behind bars. And I'm sure you'll agree. That's where a bloke like this belongs, isn't it?
Oh, believe me, I've got plenty to